I built a Roblox game using AI and free models with no experience.
I want to quit.
To see how much Robux can I make, and later in the video, a professional scripter will play the game to see if AI can replace his job. But before answering all of these, we needed an idea for our game. On Roblox, every day hundreds of games launch and they get millions of visitors, and they all have one thing in common. They're simple, easy to play, and engaging. With no experience in scripting, I started playing different games so I can get an idea. I did my research and found some games that were getting a lot of attention, like Grow a Garden and Death Rails. With that, I remember I used to play Subway Surfer a lot, and I cannot find a game like that, which triggered my brain, and I thought, why not combine Death Rails with Subway Surfer? And that's how I got the idea of Survive Till 6 AM. So here's the idea. The player will be sitting inside that cart that he will use to dodge the zombies by switching it in 3 tracks. I'll add a day and night script so it becomes harder to survive, just like in Dead Rails. The idea was simple. That's what I thought until I started the project. Oh man, I want to quit this, I'm done. With a rough plan in mind and AI as my co-pilot, I started the journey. I didn't have any experience, so I asked ChatGPT for a step-by-step guide. After that, I imported the free cart model, and from all of them I liked this one the most. Now, I have to move this cart and script it so the player can also sit in the cart as well. It took me about 30 minutes and my cart was moving and I could also sit in the cart. I was amazed by AI. It was not only giving scripts, but it was also telling me where to put these scripts and what name I should give to them. But later in the video, I didn't know it would become a problem for me. Now we have the cart ready, so I had to figure out the tracks. I searched for tracks and I find some amazing free models, and I like this one the most, so I set it up. The idea was to make one working track and then just duplicate it to create all 3. However, it was not easy. Even with the same script, the tracks were giving different bugs because I didn't know what value I had to change and I couldn't understand the script with my little experience. It took me like a full day to set up all 3 tracks, and it was day 2. I had 3 working tracks and a cart that moves on the tracks, and I can switch the lines too. With the help of AI, I made the tracks disappear when I moved forward so the game would become optimized. But little did I know, this was going to be the biggest mistake of my life. But I'm still amazed by the Robux we made. After that, I changed the base plate texture to avoid seeing this boring base plate. Now we have the cart and tracks, and we needed some zombies so the player could dodge them. I pulled out some free models from Roblox to experiment which one would work best. And after torturing myself for a full day, I was having a lot of issues, but I fixed them all. I was telling AI about the issues and it was telling me how to fix them. I was trying different scripts, but now the zombies could damage, and I could dodge them too. After that, I took a break and went to bed. On day 3, I was motivated and fresh to ruin that. I planned to add some guns so the player could kill the zombies and get points. I took some free gun models and converted them into a tool so the guns could work. With that, I changed the base plate texture with an AI-generated material to make it more like a desert. I took inspiration from Death Rails. After that, I added some more gun models. In the process of making the guns work, I was hating this idea because when I tried to fix one thing, another thing would break. Using different scripts back and forth and talking with ChatGPT as if she's my girlfriend, I knew this was going to be harder and harder to stay in this relationship. It took me 2 extra days. Oh man, I want to quit this, I'm done. Damn it, man, I'm done. Day 5. I saw something. ChatGPT can take .rbxl files and fix them. Means I could upload the rbxl file and ChatGPT would do everything for me. Fix errors and add features to my game too. I was so happy. I uploaded the rbxl file to ask AI to fix the errors and add different features. It took about 1 hour, and in that time I was so happy. I was like, finally, I can end this shitty project and I can live my life again. But when I received the file from ChatGPT, I couldn't open it. I tried multiple times, nothing worked. I was parked by AI badly. I'm such a clown. I could not open the file no matter how much I tried. I was so angry, but I had to show the game to a professional dev. and I didn't want to get embarrassed in front of them either, so I put a lot of time and now I took help from Nick. He was in Discord, he helped me a bit and the issue was fixed.
Yeah, I fixed your script, bro. I fixed your script.
With less sleep and zero motivation, the gun was finally working. With that, I was on day 6, tired, but happy because I fixed all the issues. To decorate the game, I added free station builds that looked good. With that, I changed the lighting so the game would look even better. I also added a day and night system. I used some math to calculate how fast the time would pass in the game. After that, I added the clock, and with that, I ended the day. Day 7. I was going to add UI with revive button. I didn't have any experience with UI, so I studied it and started working on it. I needed a logo for that, which I generated using AI. With this button, we're going to make ROBUX, so when the player dies, they will purchase it to get a revive. I didn't want them to spend a lot, so I priced it 10 Robux. With that, I added a restart button and a play button. The play button was working fine after a lot of hard work, but the restart button was not working at all. You can see, like, when I click on it, it's just not working. I spent 3 days just on this button alone. The more I was going forward, the more complications were increasing. It was very hard to manage it. After 3 days of hard work, when I click on the restart button, it now spawns the character, but the base plate and everything is not showing because I added this thing that when the player moves forward, everything behind him will disappear. Now it was day 10, and today the professional dev was going to join us. Let's see what he has to say. I hope he would not laugh.
Hey guys, it's me Atomic. DEVFOXES told me that he was making a game using AI, but since he had a bunch of trouble with the AI making bugs and stuff, he wanted me to come help him. We already got some errors in the output. Wow, interesting. Touch is not a valid member of workspace. How could that happen? So we're gonna be checking out the workspace. I regret checking out the workspace, but we got scripts in the workspace. I don't know how that got there. How is the base plate smaller than the tracks? You know, like that makes no sense. We beat the game, guys. Yay, we're 6 a.m. I made a bunch of changes. So workspace is different. Server script is different. This place is different. I added a loading screen. I added a bunch of stuff, guys. Yeah, I get hit by zombies. So yeah. And the sounds and stuff. Full game's finished. I added the gun. You can see it right here. I did a new sky and stuff, you know. I'm Atomic. You can find me on YouTube, Atomic, the links. Alright, see you guys.
I just wanted this game to make some Robux, at least. The game has been published. If I'm going to run some ads just to get some impressions and see what people think about it, and if we'll be able to make Robux from a game that was made by AI and polished by a professional dev, in total, I'm going to spend 20 ad credits to test the game. And now, we'll check the game tomorrow. If you want to order 3D models, join my Discord! Okay, so we're back! I have all the results. We have 200k impressions and 1.7k people played the game, and in total, we have made 42 Robux! That's crazy! This means we can make Robux using AI and free models in a game. But do you think a person can make Robux selling UGC items? To find the answer, click on this video.